Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys that we definitely want you guys to stick around for. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, as y'all know, this is going to be playoff week. I'm very excited for the playoffs. We're going to be producing a lot of content, be doing a lot of lives. It's going to be a lot of fun, right? We're looking forward to really making our mark here this run. Now, there are a lot of interesting series, but it seems like the one that the media is currently transfixed on or fixated over is the Lakers versus now the Memphis Grizzlies, right? That's what everyone seems to be talking about. And there are there are different schools of thought out there. Just yesterday, on First Things First, I heard Chris Broussard say something that quite surprised me. He said he thinks that the Lakers are being overhyped. He said he doesn't believe that they're as good as advertised. That's what he said, which surprised, of course. Nick Wright is always surprised, right? Nick Wright always felt the type, what do you mean by that, blah, blah, right? So that's what Chris Broussard is saying. People like Nick Wright think they're good. Then you have people like Shannon Sharpe, who I don't understand. Because Shannon Sharpe, on one hand, says the Lakers are extremely good. And on the other hand, he says, well, they're not really that good. There's not much you can expect from them. With LeBron James, he said LeBron is a top 10 player. But then if he doesn't play well, he's like, well, LeBron is old. And I'm like, the question I have is, are the Lakers good or not? Are we going to make up our minds about this team? Are the Lakers good or are they not? Because it seems like you have a built-in excuse no matter what. If they do well, you'd be like, oh, man, I told you they'll be. But if they lose, you'd be like, but I told you they really weren't that good. So which is it? Are the Lakers a good basketball team or not? I don't know. Y'all let me know, because it seems like people are afraid to take, afraid to take a position on this particular matter. Now, nevertheless, this is going to be a pretty hyped up series, and it's something that I'm looking forward to. You just heard the comments recently that Dylan Brooks made, probably the biggest trash talk on the Grizzlies, at least a public one, where he said that he looks forward to facing LeBron James and these guys. He said it'll be a very good test for them, and he looks forward to knocking these guys out in the first round. He thinks that he will really set them up on a nice trajectory moving forward into the playoffs. So he's very confident in his Memphis Grizzlies and his teammates' ability to go out there and beat the Lakers. Now, if you look at the title carefully at the beginning of this show, we said, NBA fans poll, new NBA fans poll claims that the Lakers may get dominated by round one. So you'll be like, well, what poll are you talking about? Well, yesterday or a day or so ago, we put up a poll on our channel. And thus far, on that poll, roughly 20,000 people, so that's a good enough sample size, 20,000 people have voted on this poll. And the question simply was, who do you think would win this series between the Lakers and the Grizzlies? But before we get into those results, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's a sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to get into this poll now. So as I said, we put up this poll a day or so ago, and 19,000 people have voted. That's a lot of people. In that poll, 57% of the people, 57% of the people said that the Grizzlies are going to win this game. 43% are leaning towards the Lakers. And funny enough, this poll generated 400 plus comments. So a lot of people had a lot of things to say, about this. About this poll? Some people said I got the Lakers. Other people said they got the Grizzlies. One person said Grizzlies should win, but I sure hope they don't. Would love to see their faces after all that talking. Another one says Mr. Glass is going to feel the pain. Mr. Glass is going to feel the pain. Another person says Grizz talk, big boy talk, and now it's time to show and prove. If they say they are who they are, then the Grizz with the gentleman's sweep. Another person said Grizz in 6 games. Another one says Lakers. So a lot of people are kind of like staking their claim, and some people think it's going to be close. Some people think it's not going to be close, and some people think the Lakers are going to ultimately win that series. So here are my thoughts on this particular series. It's been really hard. It's been hard to get a pulse on the Lakers because when you listen to what people are saying about this team, again, the question still remains: are the Lakers a good team or a bad basketball team? To me, I think the Lakers are a good team, right? Here's what I think. I'm going to go with the Lakers winning this series. And I'm going to tell you why. This is just what I think. I don't have an amount of games as of yet. But something is telling me that the Lakers are going to win this series. And it's for one reason and one reason only. It's not because of the greatness of LeBron James, no. It's not because of the greatness of Anthony Davis, no. It's not because, it's the Lakers. It has nothing to do with any of that. To me, the Grizzlies are the better team. They are the more explosive team. They are the deeper team. They are the more cocky team. However, I think that the Grizzlies from jump ball are going to get into this trash talking back and forth, and they're going to be Dylan Brooks and these guys are going to be trying to trash talk LeBron and then John Moran. All of these guys they're going to be doing all of that. And also bear in mind they have home court advantage, so more of those games are going to be played in Memphis. And I think that their immaturity may cost them against the Lakers because I think they may get too overzealous. Their youthful exuberance may get the best of them because it may cause them to lose concentration, and the Lakers may be able to capitalize on those mistakes. That's my biggest thing. I think that the Grizz may just get too hyped up and then start making mental errors because you're too you're too excited. We've seen Giannis. Giannis at times gets so hyped up before a game, and one time coach had to actually sit him down for like 2 minutes in the beginning of games. Like, okay, just calm your nerves. Now let's go out there and play. And I think that may work in the favor. Now, one thing we do have to pay attention to is the lack of coaching experience that the Lakers have. Darvin Ham is a rookie coach. He is a rookie coach, and that's something else to pay attention to when it comes to making in-game adjustments, running certain plays, etc. That's something to pay attention to. To me, something just tells me that the Lakers may win. I think the Grizzlies are the more talented team. I think definitely they're the more explosive team, and they're going to make the Lakers run up and down that court. But I just think that if the Grizzlies don't find a way to have some type of emotional stability when they're playing, and not get too caught up in their emotions and the tit for tat and the individual matchups. Like if Dylan Brooks scores on LeBron or something like that, he tries to and you get out of kind of the game plan. I think ultimately it may come back to hurt them. So these are just my thoughts. So the question to you is simply this: who do you think wins this series? Lakers or Grizzlies? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Catch you on the next show. Peace.